Hello everyone and welcome to the Kilted Fig. I wanted to do a short video to start off here talking about sand propagation. Now, I wasn't much of a believer. Everywhere I turned to talked about using root hormones and other types of soil, even bark, but of course not using normal potting soil as it introduces different bacteria and causes some issues there. So I wanted to give it a try, and I wanted to show you guys the results. Now, keep in mind, other people did some really nice setups with this sand propagation. I didn't, and I wanted to show you the results. So this is the container that I had here. It's just a standard Tupperware container that I found, and I covered it with saran wrap, put some water in, and it took about 26 days, give or take, and here are the results. Now check that out. Now this is from my Chicago Hardy Fig cuttings. They're about 9 and 7 inches in length, roughly. But look at all of the growth on this. And you can take a look and see, you already saw it before when I showed you. Here are all the roots coming out of it. So what we're going to do from here now is we're going to want to take some good seed starting mix here. This one I liked a lot because it has peat moss, it's got cocoa coir, and it's got vermiculite as well, which will help with moisture in the soil. But this will all be very inert, something that won't introduce new bacteria and will allow the plant to be able to grow well. And of course, we want to make sure we have our nice pots ready, and we're going to have our mixing container here. And then we're going to need to add some water as well, because what we don't want to do is dry out these guys that are doing so well when we put in the seed mix, or when we put in the mix itself. So I'll go ahead and get them out here and we'll see how they do. Of course, we can find a way to open the bag. And I'm going to fill this thing up just because I'm going to do the second one here when I get off. But I want to pour some water in here. Make sure that there's enough moisture there so that we don't dry out the plant. Because I can't tell you how excited I am that these guys, without anything but just really rudimentary sand that I got from outside, to tell you the truth, it was from a play sand that was still in the bag. I hadn't used it yet, but it actually just poured water into it, just covered it, and then just on occasion put some more water in, just a little bit, maybe 2 tablespoons, maybe 4. And this is taking on a nice texture already, you can tell. In fact, it's soaking up really nice here. I want to get some more water. All right, so get some more water in here. And again, these cuttings came from my Chicago Hardy Fig. I believe it goes down to zone 6, if I remember. I'm in zone 8B here in the Puget Sound area of Washington State. And I had named that tree because I only have 3 fig trees, but they're all doing fantastic. So that fig tree, her name is Francesca, because she's they're from Chicago Hardy Fig area. And I think of those as Italian figs. All right, so now this is taking on more, yeah, it's getting more of that nice squeezing moisture that we're looking for to be able to transplant. So if we get our pot here, we got it all set. We'll put down some soil first. Everybody has different thoughts and approaches on, oh, should I, here we go. Oh, should I compact it? Should I not? I'll do somewhere in between the middle just so that it doesn't have too many issues of trying to settle. But here we go. So I'm just gonna wash my hand off here. And get ready for the unveiling. To tell you the truth, I'm really excited about this because I did not expect this to happen with sand. In fact, it's been a little bit challenging here. What I might have to do is maybe pour some water in here just to help separate it out without harming the roots. See if that does anything. Okay, there we go. That did something. Just nice and easy. Again, I'm trying not to disturb the roots as much as I can. I might just get some more water in here just to see if that helps out. There we go. Wow, look at that. Oh, it even has a big taper root there too. See that orange thing there? That's a taper root. I still have this one other rooting in here, but this one clearly takes the cake. Holy mackerel. Look at the amount of roots on that. Now I'm going to try maybe to wash off a little bit more of this sand, just so that I doubt it's going to hurt it if it's got sand on it. Again, this is my first time doing this. I felt bad throwing out the trimmings from my plant. But look at how gorgeous that looks. Just all over the place. And that actually isn't the root. That's actually the base. I didn't realize that. But you see here, look at, now you can see there's one, I get it focused here. There's 1 leaf, 2 branch, 3 branch, 4 branches on this. And this was just trimmed 26 days ago, and it's like this. So we're going to take this gal here, and I'm going to try to not have the roots so that they go around in a ball if I can. Again, I'm doing the best I can with this, if you can tell. All right, now time to put some soil in there. See if I can get this propped up for you so that you can continue watching while I'm doing it here. But that is just a gorgeous array of roots that, again, no root hormone whatsoever, just water, moisture, and time, really. I mean, 26 days is nothing. And then the way you get a look at this thing when it's done, it's going to have the look of an experienced, well planted tree that you would have thought, because of the girth of this thing. This thing is really thick. It's like at least an inch thick. And again, we're just using this nice moist soil, which I'll water when I'm done here again. And I am compacting it just a little bit, not hard, just enough to help give the tree something to form on. I'm sure people will have different thoughts on staking and whatnot. Again, I'm not an expert, but I've been doing this long enough that I've been following people on YouTube and experts that it's the stuff that I've been finding seems to work really well in getting the results here, like what we're seeing. I'm showing you, and oh yeah, that is just ecstatic seeing that. But take a look, end result. Isn't that just amazing? You saw the roots on that, and that tree is ready to go. And I'll do another video here later on what fig feeding is what I like to call it. They'll need, and so that way you can keep following me on this. And this guy here, it looks like this one still has some more to go, but it has similar ending here, because if you look, it's got a little leaf growing there. So I'll put it back in the incubator and we'll find out how that goes as well. But again, thank you very much for watching the Kilted Fig. More episodes to come.